doing a drive-through pickup of a VQ. Chilling right there. We're at Mississauga Engines. And there's my block. It's gonna fit right. Hey! Hey, baby!
You gonna drop a nut down this one too?
Fuck you! Alright. Cam over here is gonna Mr. Build It.
Dish soap, that's all you need, man.
Washy.
Yeah, and then all you gotta do is make sure that you don't let the block dry, because these main caps are made of iron and the inside of the cylinders are sleeved with iron. So you just kind of want to get it, like, you know, done and then dried and taken apart and then covered in honing oil or fogging oil or something. You can get it wet, but you can't let it dry, because then it'll oxidize. And then all that machine work that we did is for nothing. After this, we're actually going to take it directly into the parts washer over there, the bar solid.
Stage 2 wash.
Yeah.
Alright, blocks on the stand.
Yep.
Cam, what are you doing here?
Bottom tapping for the ARPs.
Why do you have to do this?
Because the OEM threads are not cut to the full depth of the block, so you can't get an accurate torque of the stud before you install the nut. You want them to all be even, so there's an even torque load across the side of the block. Go in with a bottom tap with a special tap that doesn't have that like tip you would see.
Sounds good. Thrust me, baby.
No.
Oh yeah? Thrusty boy?
It's interesting, the DE uses 4 thrust washers, but the GTR and the 3.7 use 2.
It's like a final seal.
No, I'm just getting it seated down so I don't waste my time turning the ARPs in. So, what's it gonna be?
No, I'm gonna go with the regular one still. I don't need that.
Because they're both mine.
That's true. One was donated for this because my other one had to be cut.
Trim in that video of me sawzalling it right
Yeah,
here. Right here, you're
right
watching
out.
that. Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that happened. That was fun.
Woo! Well, I didn't spend the money. But...
Still good.
Stop doing this shit to me, man.
No time.
She'll be strong with this one. What are you using there?
Using an analog torque wrench to just see the drag. Make sure that it's not binding up, so you can go around and see if it's even all the way around, which it is. Brand new bearings with a really slick assembly lube, so it's good.
Thick.
Ready to start doing piston things.
Sounds awesome. So we got the rod caps. These are rod caps, right?
Correct.
The bearings and the plastic gauge is out. You do the measurings. And then you bring down the rod cap, squish it, get that reading. Now you're gonna loosen it up. And we're gonna do the measurements.
Okay, so the plastic gauge is reading at 15 tenths. The spec for this engine is roughly 12 tenths to 18 tenths. So if it was like 10 tenths, we'd know it was too tight.
Right.
If it was at 20 tenths, it's too loose. But I find with these VQ crankshafts that are in good condition, when I plastic gauge a brand new ACL bearing, I'm gonna find that it's 15 tenths. So that's what I'm looking for. It gives you a little bit more oil clearance than stock. Well, stock clearance is 12 to 18, but when you're on the higher end of that spectrum, you're like right in the middle there. It's good. So
this means we could use like
a little bit thicker oil, which we will be using. But just seeing that it's at 15, that tells me it's perfect. So now I'm gonna go back. You just scrape the plastic gauge off with your fingernail, and now we're gonna torque the rod to the manufacturer specific from Manley, which is 50 foot-pounds.
Yes, it's different for every rod manufacturer. So
even
you
if
may
they
have
use the same
fasteners.
Yeah.
May be different. Learned that yesterday.
Yeah.
right, motor slipped around. Cleaned up the head area here for the gaskets. These dowels here came from
VQ37, 50 horsepower upgrade. So right here is where the nut hit. It was a lot more pronounced. It also hit inside here too. But I've inspected the valves. All the valves are good. Yeah, this is where it went in there and it had some fun, and it cost Renee a few $1,000s. But
you want the money? We rich. Look. We're not rich. We're rich. We're broke.
it lived its best life on the end. But we're right inside the head gasket sealing surface, so we're fine. And I went and I buzzed it down with this little baby buzzer here. This tiny boy, just to clean it up. Good to go. Good to go back in. I'm changing the valve seals on this head, and we're done.
Oh. And then it's the head gasket for comparison.
Let me put a head gasket on it, and I'll show you. Which side is it? Here. Let's do a head gasket on here. Like that, you see? So it's inside the sealing surface.
Oh, I'm so lucky. Like 2 millimeters.
Yeah.
3 millimeters.
But that 2 millimeters is a mile when you're talking about inside an engine, right?
Standing in the bottom.
We're ready! Oh my god, I'm scared. Oh, it's leaking. That's okay, keep it going. From here.
Oh, they're leaking here though.
No, that's
Not
good.
really. Well, if it sounds amazing, we can deal with that after. That's all the shit that I'm saying, like just shut it off.
Oil, yeah.
No, it's hand grease. It's idling 42. That's, I don't like that leak.
Idle, PSI 42, it's leaking a bit, but we're gonna fix that. Alright.
We gotta fix that little fuel leak, but that's cool. Yeah, you see the heat's coming right out of here. So it's like, it's coming out of the
Spicy. Spicy. Fuck, that sounds good, bro. Good job, dude. Good job.